recording. Sorry, I didn't have enough time to flick the camera on for that one, but I just smoked one at 20. Oh, it's still moving around a little bit, so go and get it. It's just a shot here with the beautiful Obsession. And it's just behind this bush here. See its little white tail. Go for it. So there's another one around too. See how we go. Let's go up and get this one anyway. Get the arrow back. See what the tally is. I actually, I really think my clothing is making a big difference, because there were some rabbits earlier which I've previously got pretty close to, and these ones spotted me miles away this time. So I'm not really sure exactly what the go is there, but we'll find out. Hope you can hear me alright too. Not sure the wind's like in this one. Poor little bugger. Hey, I'll just get rid of it. Just do what's needed. Hang on a second. Beautiful. There we go. That's a good size one. It's a good shot too. Look at that. Right in the shoulder. And that was that's yours, Forest Grizzlies, man. The Flying Kiwi. Aha. Here we go. That one broke. These one of these meat seeker, yeah. It's broken a blade now, so that one's useless. But there's also a couple of rocks here, which is probably what it hit, I would imagine. But anyway, it's done its job. Arrow's still good as gold. Beautiful. There's the first one for the night.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
Welcome everybody to the Empty Quiver. So this is the last video from the New Zealand series. Today we've got a few more little bits of unseen footage and talk about things I've learned on this trip. If you guys are new to this whole channel and series, my name is Matt TK. This is my first ever year bow hunting, and it's been an absolute blast. Really, so I've taken 21 animals total, I think, so I've learned a lot. Had some very steep learning curves and stuff like that, but pretty damn happy, to be fair, and absolutely frothing at the bit for the next chance. Which I'm not sure when it will be next. I'm trying to work on some. There's the season's kind of opening up in Europe at the moment, but I'm not allowed to bow hunt in Sweden, so I have to try and find someplace in Finland or Denmark or something like that. Somewhere close anyway, because we're expecting our second kid as well, which is going to put, it's going to make the hunting season a little bit shorter this year as well. But anyway, so we're going to start off. The opening clip was me having a blast at some rabbits, and when I talked about learning curves, and so this one I thought I'd just rock off down basically into the paddock with my bow, some jandals on, no camo, no nothing, and like I was saying, is I honestly think the camo makes a difference to the rabbits. Actually, I never thought it would, but everything I saw this night saw me a long way away. And when I had my camo on, they didn't react the same. They were just a bit more unsure about what I was. But anyway, my biggest learning curve is that you should never leave without your rangefinder. And after that one there, which I was pretty sure it was at 20 meters, I missed absolutely everything afterwards. So check this out. So yeah, as you can see, I learned pretty fast that you should always take your rangefinder with you. But I mean, I guess in some ways it was probably good for you know, programming our brain into distances. And it wasn't all bad. I did make some friends.
I got some friends.
So some pretty typical Kiwi humour there for you. I'm sure you know there's some Aussies biting at the bit to get some sheep jokes in there, but you know, so be it. So this the next part I want to talk about actually is goats in New Zealand. So quite a few people have asked like how many can you shoot and stuff like that. Well, they are a pest, a plague on New Zealand, and you can shoot as many as you want 365 days a year. Nobody's even going to bat an eyelid. They are not a resource in New Zealand, if that makes sense. So some of you people that you know, well, actually most of the world, to be fair, hunts for meat and stuff like that. Most of the time they're hunted just for eradication and pest control. They keep the native bush from regenerating, and so it's really hard for ecosystems to establish again in New Zealand. So like again, the government, you know, just welcomes you to come and shoot as many as you can, however you like, basically. No calibers, no nothing at all. It's totally up to your own conscience. But obviously New Zealand's got quite a proud hunting history, and I would not recommend, you know, maiming goats. You'll get frowned upon pretty fast. So the next thing, actually, speaking of potentially maiming animals, is we have a bit of footage coming out from a hare that I shot. You guys haven't seen this, but you might have seen it alluded to in some of the video. Have a look, tell me what you think. Shot looked pretty good, I thought. The hare runs off, goes under a bush. I sit there and watch it for 20-30 minutes till I basically can't see it anymore, and I think it's bedded down. And once I go in to go and have a look from the footage, I could see that the hare actually ran up the back of the bush, which is why I never saw it again. And so, yeah, have a look, let me know what you think.
go after it because it'll freaking run. Hopefully it just chills out, dies here. Oh, I get a shot to those trees either. Doesn't look. That was 30 meters, by the way. Doesn't look super crook. But it was stuck in it too. There's camera.
Now, after reviewing that footage over and over again, I actually think my shot might have been a bit high and in the back, or the back end of the hare. But anyway, I sat there for about 20-30 minutes, waited for the hare, you know, to sit down or whatever, and it just disappeared into the bushes, and I never saw it again. So I thought I'll go and see if I can put another shot in it, or maybe it's lucky and it is dead in there. But then if you start looking up, hang on a second, up here you will see the hare disappear. And of course I didn't know this, and I only just really saw it after reviewing the footage when I came back to Sweden, which is kind of funny. But then if we fast forward a little bit, you will see that Mr. Hare does the disappearing act, and that is the last time we ever see him. So whether he died or not, I'm not sure. I kind of hope he didn't, to be fair, because he looked like he was moving pretty fine. I'll show you the arrow in a second. There was no guts on it. At first I thought it looked like liver, but now like hare meat's quite dark, and I think it might have just been some muscle. You know, again, have a look. Let me know what you guys think. Remember, this is my first season bow hunting, so it's all brand new learning. So please educate me.
So, let me zoom this out a bit. Didn't find the hare. And I think, like, if I was doing this full time in New Zealand, I'd be trying to get a dog. It's definitely dead. I mean, Hosen, this is your arrow made from a hare, and that looks like just minced liver, I think, to me. It's got chunks, and you can see that with flesh all down the arrow shaft. So yeah, tough animal. Maybe I should have just left it there for a bit. I mean, like, that's chunks of liver, I think. I don't know how that's alive. I've got no idea. It's absolutely whatever. But anyway, Hosen, that's your arrow, buddy. So pleased I could get something with it. Not that I've picked it up yet, and I'm really disappointed because here is freaking tasty. It's super tasty, like crazy tasty. I'd been wasting quite a few in my younger years, thought they were tough, you know, not good to eat, etc. I'm running out of light, as per usual, this place. I think the camera doesn't do justice, but it's about 10 minutes before I shot that goat last night, so it's going to be dark in 15-20 minutes, something like that. So time to head out.
So yeah, like I said, let me know what you think happened to the hare. I think it's probably okay, to be fair. But yeah, that was a lot of damage on the arrow, so who knows, right? But it definitely wasn't moving that bad. Had a little bit of a limp on it. Either way, I feel pretty bad about the shot, but gotta kind of move on. I guess, like I say, these things happen. It was just a touch high. I reckon that's what I think anyway. Let me know what you think. But yeah, that's been the New Zealand series, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. What else did I learn, actually, quickly? Shooting downhill again, something that's not automatic. Like, if you guys have been doing archery a long time, you want to make sure everything's kind of quite automatic, so you don't have to think about it too much. So I need to do some practice shooting downhill and uphill probably as well, but that's a bit hard in Sweden because it's so flat. So I should better find some spots anyway. Actually, I do know a spot in the new club I joined. Loved the VPA. VPA are going to be my go-to broadhead from now on until someone manages to convince me elsewise. I don't think I'll use them on goats and stuff though. Like there's Rage knockoff ones. They did the job really good, man. And like maybe some people don't kind of understand it, but it's the same as when you're shooting them with rifles. You're not using expensive ammunition because it does the job, and you can get close enough to them to make it count. As you see, I don't think I didn't take any of the goats with any expensive broadheads. And this is actually something we're going to start looking into in the channel, is trying to angle it towards affordable hunting. Like a lot of shows and companies will target the high end. They want you to spend all the big money. I think we're going to start focusing on like how to be, buy and use gear in that mid-range price bracket, which the VPA are actually, and they're really good quality heads too. So we'll see how we go. Actually, I guess like it's probably a little bit top end broadheads, but they're very much well worth it. They're so tough and easy to sharpen, and hey, look, it smacked that deer's spine and was good as gold afterwards, which is crazy. So yeah, that's pretty good. I had an amazing trip. Next week Darren will be showing us some of his bird hunting, which is fantastic. I've been looking forward to it for a long time, and it's going to be pretty cool, I think. And then we've got some hunting from Sweden coming up as well, actually. Got some beaver hunting, some wild boar hunting and stuff like that too. So maybe some of you American guys are interested to see how the hunting goes over here. I'm trying to work out to get some mouflon hunting in, but again, I have to wait for the borders to open up and stuff because of the coronavirus. And then apart from that, might try and get some spring roe deer action, but that's looking very unlikely because that starts up next week and there's no borders open. So we'll see how we go. Hey, thank you very much everyone for the support. I really appreciate it. We all appreciate it, actually. Like the channel's grown amazing again over this time, and yeah, love you guys heaps. Thank you so much. Catch you next time.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. Catch me howling at the moon.